Stop! No, 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 Sentinel! Forgive me. Here we are. Fight us now.
What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Feetland1987, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Dark of the Moon, Megatron. I got a good story for you guys, and that will be later in the review. But for now, this is the leader class from Dark of the Moon, and one of my favorites, honestly. Like, really. So we got the Serengeti hideout, which is basically in Africa. He's really good looking. From his secluded African base, Megatron schemes with the Decepticon followers, and he transforms in 30 steps. So, let's get him out of the package and see how cool he actually is.
Oh, hail Megatron!
What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Feetland1987, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Dark of the Moon Pseudo Series number 34 leader class Megatron with Igor. So this is the entire thing. This right here is an ass to put back on, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to put that on off camera sometimes, because sometimes that is hard. But first of all, we got the instructions. You can see they are long. And yes, I got Jetfire. So the only thing I'm missing from Jetfire is the walking stick, which is his his front landing gear, which is kind of sad. Anyways, here's Megatron. He does roll, and let's do some size comparison. With all 5 movie Megatrons. And surprise, surprise, they are all in alt mode. Double surprise, they're the only transformed ones of this video. They're only transformed size comparisons. Yeah, all 5 of them in the same video. Who knew? Yeah, I'm doing it because no other YouTuber is doing it. So, haha. Now, if I really want to do side comparison with other things, let's see here. Bringing in SS32 Optimus. And, yeah, I mean, that kind of works. I mean, of course, you get the big trailer and whatever, but this actually works, kind of in truth, so I'm glad for that. In terms of other things, like, say, this fucker. Yeah, that kind of works. And, you know, we're just throwing extra in there, because I think we did this one already, but I'm not sure. Soundwave. Where's the other Autobots? How about Ironhide? Because he did shoot him down during Dark of the Moon view game, so there's that. Okay, enough of the side comparison. Let's get on with the transformation. Well, first of all, he does roll. But first, let's take a look at this thing. Igor's only articulation is with his arms. They both turn 360. And they're both on a ball joint, so that's nice. You got his shotgun, which is damn well looking good. Like, I gotta say, this is damn looking good. Then, you got all this, and this is where the transformation is going to begin. So, in order to begin transformation, you gotta unhook this. And unhooking it is easier than hooking it back up for robot mode. That's the sad part. So once that all that's down, okay, maybe it's not as much as, okay, it's not as bad as robot mode. It's not as bad as going back to vehicle mode, but it's still heck to deal with. But Varys's cape, there's that. So we're gonna put that off to the side. And let's orient this so this is perfectly in transformation. Alright. How to transform this thing. It's a lot. Also, got the Serengeti background back there. So good luck. First you want to do, how about we come over here. We're going to flip this. We're going to split this entire. Actually, no, we're going to come back here. We're going to untab this part right here. This part's a little tricky, but you need to untab that. You're going to bring that all the way back. You can just flatten these at this point. You can bring these up, like so. And this you're just going to bring up slightly at this angle. Now what you can do is you can split everything. Well, also, you got to untab this hook tab. And that's going to allow you to basically split everything. This is all this is the legs. All of this is the legs. So yeah, he's a hollow man. Get it? Hollow man? I don't know. Anyways, you're going let's start with the legs. That way it's not all out of control. So, for each leg, you're going to need to 1, spin it like this and flip it upwards. You're going to come around here. You got this entire thing. You're going to flip all the way around like so. Next, you're going to bring this part down. This will become his foot. You're going to slide it like that. You're going to slide this in if it hasn't already. And since this is going to be the front, you're going to turn this part 180. 90 degrees. You're going to need to bring this like that and bring it up. Then you're going to bring it down again. And you got this tab here is going to slot into this tab like so. And do the exact same on the other side. You're going to need to bring this down. Fold that out. Turn it on this one. And, people's playing music. I don't like that. Flip this up and around. Unhook this. Flip it all the way around. Like so. Hey, I told you to turn up like that. Thank you. So you're going to bring that up. Bring that down. You got the tab. You're going to slide it in there. Sometimes the tab doesn't always stay. Oh, shit. What the fuck? But, there we go. That's the legs. Now coming up to the arms. This part's a little tricky. You need to get the hang of it. What you're going to do is that you're going to essentially not try to fuck them up. You're going to need to unhook this whole part right here. This is gonna be very helpful in the next part. You're going to need to bring out the arms, and it's kind of hard to do it because you're sliding it through all of this. But once you get it, it is just a matter of all out and then sliding it until it just covers the wheels, like so. And come for the arms, straighten them out. And Make sure the arms are like this. Do the exact same thing on the other side, and I know it seems scary to do it because you might be breaking a toy, but I've done this quite a few times, thankfully, and it's not as bad as it looks. You just need to unhook first this part, bring this out, turn this around up like that. Oh, and there's the hands. For this part, you are going to need to bring out the head. You're going to fold these up, like so. This is basically going to become his chest. And you're basically going to need to, one, snap that in place. Make sure that's snapped into place right there. 2, you're going to need to basically you're going to need to angle it up so that the chest region is going to snap into place with all of this. And it's quite hard to do it the first time around, but it's doable. And then once you have it in there, you're just going to stay there. You get both tabs, by the way, not just one. You need them both. I might need to do this off camera. Nope. Also, another thing about the transformation is you need to make sure that the crotch plate is in there, and you need to make sure that the neck piece is like so. You need to make sure it's all straightened out and everything. And that should be a tight fit. You're going to come back around here. You're going to need to, you got these 2 holes, you got this tab. You're going to slide it in. Transformation's taking a little while. Gosh darn. And finally, to finish the look, we're going to take his hood, and we're going to slide it over his head, like so, and holy moly, that looks good, but we're not done yet. You're going to take this, if I remember the correct orientation, according to instructions, sorry, I have to see back to the freaking instructions, but actually, you put the hood on last, by the way, just so you don't ruin anything. So you're going to need to wrap this all back around Megatron, right back here, and it's kind of tricky, and it's way more easier to do in robot mode than vehicle mode, because you got more space to work with, I guess. I'm going to hook that. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, easy does it. Easy does it. There's 3. 4 is always tough. No, it actually isn't. Well. And, you got his chains on. Make sure that is set down and not knock over the freaking camera. That is all going to be there. And finally, to finish the look, we're going to put on his hood. And there we go. That is Megatron in his rollout mode. Oh god, my back hurts a little bit because I was leaning back a bit too much. I don't know exactly how it works, but my back hurts a little bit from doing that. He can hold his shotgun, as seen in the film. He can hold it well. He does have a bit of trouble standing. This is why we resort to knee joints. Just a few clicks won't hurt, right? There we go. That's a lot better. And, yeah, he got a little pal Igor. I forgot. You can't tab him anywhere. Oh, wait, you can. You can. Kind of. Yeah, you can. There's this little spot back here, on his, back part right here. There's a little hole, you can tab it in there. But it kind of ruins the whole cloak aesthetic because apparently he doesn't have one. It doesn't make any sense not to, so I'm just gonna put him on the ground like he always was. But yeah, that is Megatron in his robot mode, and he looks really well done. Articulation, let's take off the hood first. Articulation goes, his head is on a ball joint, but it can't move much. It can move up and down, left and right a little bit, but it can go like that, but it can't turn 360 or anything. Arms are on a mushroom peg swivel joint. It can move in and out. He got a double hinge at the arm. He's got articulated fingers. Well, 2 at least. And then for this arm, he only has one hand that can move like that. So, there we go. He has no waist movement. His legs can go out that far. They can kick up that far. They can kick back not much, actually. He has swivel at the thigh, I guess. No, at the knee. The knee swivel has a 90 degree bend. He has a calf swivel and joint, and he has feet, but I guess that's for transformation. All in all, he's a really good figure, but we're not done yet because we're going to bring in the 5 Megatrons, and we're going to bring in Optimus Prime. Those are the only ones. We're not going to do much for size comparisons for this guy, because seriously, I'm taking advantage of the fact that no one on YouTube has ever done a review for any of the Transformer Studio Series Megatrons with all 5 incarnations from the Voyager and Leader class. So, give me a bit, I will be right back. And looks like we're back to the review, as we have him standing next to Optimus. This is SS32, and damn, they got good scaling. I mean, seriously. Megatron's always been taller than Optimus. Let's give that. Let's always give that, alright? No wonder he could do bunny ears behind Optimus during Earthspark. Anyways, let's you know what? Let's keep him here and let's invite the entire clan. What do you mean? Step back a bit and first movie, fifth movie, second movie, excuse me. And finally, fourth movie. All 5 of them. Now, isn't that a group shot? I mean, seriously. You know what? Let's organize this in movie order. Let's see here. There we go. I just need to flip this around on that. And holy moly. I don't care. We don't got a Super Series figure for him yet, but holy shit. This is awesome. I have a feeling he might be turned to a leader class based on the Battle Mass feature. I don't know. Or maybe they'll just release more Battle Mass only. I don't know. But, yeah. This is all of them. All 5 Megatrons from the movie 1, movie 2, movie 3, movie 4, movie 5. As you can see, it starts from very good-looking face sculpt to, oh great, he's a hunchback. Because this is the most, I would say right now, besides the 4th movie Megatron, which is Galvatron, this is the most, I'd say, symmetrical Megatron. I wouldn't call this one symmetrical, in truth. This one just didn't stop, like, there's Megatron number 2. There's our leader class that we've been reviewing for a little while now. And then there's Galvatron. Shortest of the bunch, and not only that, but he is a transforming transforming changer, so there's that. And then finally, TLK Megatron, where they finally brought back Megatron for voice of Megatron, the real voice.
Do I know you, human? What anyone wants to go home.
Yes, Frank Welker. But for the first 3 movies we had,
is it fear or courage that compels you, fleshling?
Hugo Weaving. So there's that. And let's bring in one more size comparison with the one that he fucked up the most. I mean, seriously, he fucked him up big time in Dark of the Moon. Sentinel. Sentinel. Uh-oh. They're all facing you, Sentinel. Even Optimus! Who's lurking behind movie number 2. Oh, shit. Ah! Alright. Let's get back to transforming him back into vehicle mode and calling it a review. All in all, this is very good. Also, you want to know what the lost class size is? Fine, I'll show you the lost class size. Here we go. Quickly, we have Dino from the same movie. Here's that look. I don't have Soundwave transform, nor do I even care to transform much. I have Bumblebee movie Wheeljack. Kind of fitting because Wheeljack was inside of Dark of the Moon, except he looked real shit. Lockdown. Yeah, none of these guys are even matching because they're deluxe classes. What do you expect? Stinger. Yeah. RC for the hell of it, even though, let's face it, it's not worth it. Yep. Okay, back to vehicle mode. First you want to do, you want to take the chains off, which is a lot easier said than done. And, once you get the chains off, take the weapon off. And, yes, he can actually hold the weapon in his other hand. Just, make sure you have his, Actually, no, he can't really hold it in his other hand because of his fingers. Kind of ruining everything, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not tight enough to hold it right, in truth, so just let it be. Alright, back transformation. Flip this back down. Bring this down, bring this back, bring this down, bring this down, bring it back. Straighten this out and just leave it like that. And just unhook from that. You're gonna bring the head down like that. Like so. We're basically reversing transformation. You wanna flip these around like so. Keep them like that. Fling this out. Flip them around like so. Keep them like that. Okay, the hardest part of transformation on screen. Hardest part is that this is the first time I'm getting it on screen correctly transformation. So this is a bit difficult for me because I haven't done this part before on screen. So bear with me. This might be a little bit scary because there might be some things I fuck up. So bring that all the way out. Now with the arms, you're going to need to angle them so that they are like this. And like this type format. You're going to need to swivel them out at the same time. You're going to need to finagle everything. And by that, I mean you're going to need to push until that clicks into place. And this is shoved underneath this bar. You got this huge gap here. This is going to go into that bar, and it's really tricky to get it at first. But it's doable, especially if you have everything out of the way. Once you have that in the gap, repeat the same process, and it's a lot more difficult because now you only have one left. You're going to need to slide it in there, like so. And then here, flip this out. You're going to slide this part in until it just snaps into place on top of that bar. Now here, this is where we can go, where you can flip this portion of the alt mode up like so, where it's just now going to kind of stay flush for now, I guess. Okay, it's going to be like that for now. This part's a little tricky to deal with, so we'll hang up on that in a moment. Flip this all the way back again. Now we're going back to the legs. We're going to need to do this one at a time. So, first thing first, you're going to swivel right at this joint back here. You're going to need to take this, swivel this around like so. Swivel this around. And make sure the leg is straightened out entirely. If it's not, this is going to end up really badly. And I have had that problem multiple times before, so trust me, it's not a good one. Not a good thing. So, make sure it's all straightened out. You're going to need to take this now, straighten it out, and fold in this direction. I suggest you clip this on, you bring that down. You're gonna take this. And you are going to... Oh, that's how you do it. Alright. So you had the foot like this. Then you're gonna need to slide it, turn it all the way out, and like that. You're gonna bring all this down, and this is just gonna slightly clip here, and this is going to clip in there. You got this tab, and it's gonna slot there, and then you got this tab is gonna slot there, and that's the whole front done. Make sure you flip this part up. This is really important for later. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Bring all this out. You're going to need to turn this 90 degrees this way. Flip that out. Flip this up. Bring it all around. Make sure the leg is completely straight or this is not going to work. And what you need to do is that you need to slide it right there within the leg, like so. You're gonna turn, you're gonna turn this part here, bring it all the way out, like so. It's gonna clip there. This little tab is gonna slot into this hole, and yeah, that tab is gonna slot there. You're gonna bring this down. There's a tab there. It's gonna slot there, and you're just going to do it like so. Now the hardest part comes where you have to bring it all together. This part's hard in that these two parts especially will keep flipping up and down on you, and it sucks. It really does suck. Alright, so this is how it's supposed to look like mostly. So you got all of these tabs. You're gonna combine every single one of them. You got a tab here, a slot here. You're going to tab that together for the front. You got hole in a tab. You're going to slot that right there for the cab. Oh, for fuck's sake. Trying to keep this all on camera, but it's just so hard. Okay, best bet, start with the back and work your way up, I guess. Make sure these are straight or nothing's gonna work. Best part is slot this in first. This is the best bet you're gonna get. Without that, everything falls apart. And you can clearly see it is starting to tap good now. The only problem being back here, but it's fixed, it's doable. I wouldn't recommend flipping the wheels up just yet because that's going to be a nightmare to flip in. Now the vehicle looks like this. And what you need to do now is that you got this tab is going to slot into this double tab here. And that's going to sit nice and snug. This part is also difficult in that it's all about alignment. So, you're going to flatten this part out, and you're going to end up sliding the part out. But now you're going to have this right here. This is what you're going to have at the end of the transformation. You got a hole here, you got a tab here, a hole there, a tab there, and a hole here. You need to make sure all of it aligns. No, wait. You need to... No, that's not it. Okay, I think I might have gotten the orientation a bit wrong in terms of the... Okay, I found it. Alright. Okay, so you got a little hook tab here that's going to slot into this part right here on the chest plate. You got that tab is going to slot into this tab right here. And you got this tab that's going to slot in that hole. So you got 3 different tabs you need to align up correctly. And most chances are you're not going to do it the first time. But it is doable. And you got one side done. You're going to do the exact same thing for the other. Slot it in. There we go. Slot it in. Slot it in. Flip the wheels up. You are almost done with transformation, and transformation is taking about more time than I ever thought. And it's mainly due to that I'm a novice at the transformation. So all this should be tabbed in. The last part of transformation is simply 1. Folding the hood and just draping it over. I guess like this. Draping it over. And now is the fun part. What's the fun part, you might ask? Cabling. Cabling is the last part, and it's gonna kill my battery at this point. I don't know. But, you're gonna need to do it like this. Come out over here. You got these 4 hook tabs from earlier. You are going to need to basically fill in every single one of them. And this is like making the bed, except harder. It is in terms of, you need to do 4 corners. So, I suggest you start with opposite corners and just work your way to the end. And, you might have to finagle a little. But in the end, you should get all 4 on there. Like so. And for weapon storage, you got this little tab here on the cannon. It's gonna go into this double tab here. I said this double tap here. Yeah, seeing this video take 40 minutes, yeah, I mean, kind of expected it for Nova's level for this, but, there we go. That's Megatron. You can, put little Igor here on the tippy top. And you might as well snap off an arm, but, that's it. That is Megatron in his vehicle mode and the end of the review. Oh my god, this was such a waste, I wouldn't say waste of time, but like this is something right here. This is something. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, because next review is Galvatron. Actually, no, I did Galvatron last video. Fuck. What's the next review? Oh yeah. I'm actually gonna be starting to redo the Commander class videos. Video that one time, and I got way more. So, thank you all for watching, and as always, till all are one.